Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit here from PAX East 2013. I'm here with Nels Anderson. We're looking at Mark of the Ninja again. This time we actually have it on fraps and we're not pointing a camera at the screen. That's nice, isn't it?
Hey, it's a vast improvement. Yeah. Not that it was bad before.
It was okay. It was iffy, but, you know. So Mark of the Ninja did make its way to PC as was prophesized, which is always good. And the question is, why on earth are we looking at it again?
This is Mark of the Ninja Special Edition.
Ooh.
It is a DLC expansion that we're releasing this summer, which includes both new content as well as a thing that I'm really, really stoked about, a bunch of developer commentary. So, yeah, as you notice, you don't have your stealth kills, but if you hit the left shoulder button, you have left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Not the trigger, the shoulder.
This
thing.
thing.
There you go.
Yes. Okay,
you have a non-lethal takedown. So there's a new playstyle in the game. That's this one right here. And the point of it is to basically split the difference between the total pacifist, I have no attack style, and, you know, the normal aggressive murder everyone in the world style that you have in the normal game.
Okay.
So you have these non-lethal takedowns you can use to dispatch enemies, but it doesn't kill them. So you still get the level score, no enemies killed bonus.
I think they might be a little annoyed.
No, they're certainly annoyed. They're just not dead. And then if their allies find them, they can be woken back up.
Yeah, things are getting a little bit messy.
As it is. Yeah, so because this is the special edition level, it's quite a bit.
It's a lot harder.
Yes, yes indeed it is.
Which is totally fine.
You're invisible. That's exciting.
This is a new invisibility mode exclusive to this particular game.
Yeah, so it's still under development.
Yes.
As you may notice, just hit the start button. And let's restart the level. Yeah, hit A again. So yeah, this is still very much being built, as you will notice. There's all kinds of stuff in here that's a little bit weird and janky.
Yes.
But we don't really shy away from showing stuff, you know, kind of how the sausage is made, right?
Indeed, which is why, of course, you allowed Don't Starve to kind of exist in its current form.
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of part of it, right? Like, I think before Don't Starve, we might have had a little bit of trepidation about doing this, but just given that how stoked people are kind of seeing how a thing comes together, it's like, okay, well, we can kind of show, you know, Ninja getting put together, the special edition level getting put together as well, and there's really no problem with it, that people will kind of see it for what it is and then know that we're going to get it to the, you know, get all the bugs out and have it work just like...
Exactly.
I don't know how you're doing that. That's amazing.
I'm a bug tester. I'm really, really good at this. I break anything I come into contact with. So.
And you think that one's easy, right? Like, all you got to do is die and you should show up, but I've never seen that before.
Oh, there you go.
So that's exciting and cool. Yeah, if you head down the lower path, you can pinch that guy as he's walking, or you can just wait till he walks past the other way. Yeah, get him. Boom. There you go.
All right.
And then down there, the other guys won't see him, so yeah. There you go.
All is good.
If you don't remember, the grappling hook is on the right shoulder button.
Yep. I use keyboard and mouse, so
yeah,
I have no idea what any of this nonsense is.
So if you jump out and hit the right shoulder button, you will grapple over there.
Or
shoulder, not trigger.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand these whole console things.
Yes, that's totally fair. It's unfortunately much, much easier to demo.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would be. But where's the fun in that? No one wants to watch that. Everyone wants to watch me suffer. That's how they like to do it.
Well, that's part of the appeal, right?
Yeah.
Can I have you hold off? No,
I think so, anyway. I'm not entirely sure that that's the case, but it seems to be working out pretty well so far.
Well, I mean, it's something custom and special that you can bring to the table. I don't know.
Indeed. All right, so I'm currently hiding sort of in the foreground, which is interesting here.
You are. Yeah, that was in the main game as well. You might not have remembered it if you played it a while ago.
It has been a little while. I'm just going to leave now before I realize. Oh, dear. Yeah, I think it might be time to get shot into pieces. God damn.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like, can I fight him? Not really. There we go.
So
he has
many
raised
guys.
the alarm.
Yeah, he's totally going to grab you, too.
Yeah, it's not going to go well. It's like,
just run.
Ninja flips.
Just run.
Ninja flip. Ah! Still doing the ninja flips.
If you hunker down there, will they see you? No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. If you boot out back around the corner, you can slip down through that little passageway
Can you
down
tell
there.
stealth games are not my forte? Uh-oh.
That's okay. I mean, this is the thing that, like, because I've still been kind of playing the game and working on it since it came out, it's fine for me, but I've noticed that some other people who haven't played it probably since it came out, like 4 or 5 months ago, there's a little bit of, like, remembering that you have to do.
Yeah, it's been a good few months since I actually played Mark, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how that stuff works. Okay.
Oh, you just boot out. You're clear.
I just want to make sure I'm not going to fall into a spike pit.
Yes.
Now maybe I'm thinking too much of Ninja Gaiden more so than anything else.
But there are spike pits. They're just later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much extra content are you guys aiming to add to this?
So yeah, there's one whole level. Here, yeah, it cuts off about like a quarter or a third of the way through the level. We have this new play style with the non-lethal takedowns. There are 2 new items which aren't in this build yet. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, we went back to all the original levels and added developer commentary. I think there's between like 8 and 15 different, if you go up that way, between 8 and 15 different commentary nodes in every single level. So there's, like, written out, I think it was like 30 some odd pages. It's a ton. And it's really cool because we kind of got everybody on the team to talk about, like, their domain. So there's stuff about, like, the artwork and the sound and the music and the level design and just tons and tons of different stuff. Oh, yeah, watch out for that.
What on earth was that?
It was a bomb. You knocked it down, and then it blew you up.
Well, I guess I'm a bit of a dumbass.
I didn't say it.
Man, I was hoping to just jump on top of that guy, and it did not go well. Let's just put it that way. And also, fighting these guys, no.
With the shields, yeah.
Yeah, it's like not going to happen. It's okay. They're terrible shots, right?
They are. And you're very quick. You're very fast.
There we go.
Nice.
Time to leave. All right, let's try and do this section again without screwing it up.
Yes.
So, a bomb. All right.
And if you flip that thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Other way.
Other way.
That made a bunch of noise. Not good. So is this DLC something that you're going to be offering to the PC users? And more to the point, how much they're going to have to pay for it?
We actually don't know what the price is going to be yet. It will be on XBLA and Steam. I mean, of course, the game itself is only $15, right?
Yeah.
So the DLC is not going to be that expensive. But we haven't sorted out exactly just because we still have to do all the math regarded to our costs and all that. But yeah, it'll be on Xbox Live Arcade and Steam altogether. I'm going to need this in just 1 second.
And is this going to be something that people are going to be expecting to do in an hour, or are we looking for like a lot of replayability?
Well, so yeah, the point is kind of the way we approached it is we built the original Ninja to be a very complete game, like both mechanically and narrative-wise. It's the whole thing. The game is there and it's done. I think it's really actually kind of bullshit when some game ends on like a cliffhanger and then it's like, oh, the real ending comes in the DLC.
Yeah. I can think of a few examples of that.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, as a creator, it's like, how can you be satisfied with that? So, like, you know, the game came out and people were so jazzed about it, but we're like, well, we can't really do more because we did everything we intended to do, right?
Yeah.
But then we thought, it's like, well, okay, what if, you know, we thought about what the Criterion collection of the game would look like, right?
Yeah. What if you'd had the time to add a bunch of new stuff into it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a combination of both the new level, which is pretty long. It's one of the longest levels. You know, the new items, the new abilities, which are available in the main game as well as in the DLC level. And then with the developer commentary, if someone's already played the game, I think it would give it a chance to kind of go back and play the game again and see both the game itself from a new perspective as well as all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Nice.
Right, because you don't buy the Criterion collection of a movie you've never seen, right?
No.
You get the Criterion collection of a movie that you really like and want to know more about.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea anyway.
That is the idea indeed. So, where next, I suppose, for Mark of the Ninja after this? Clay is not exactly known as a studio that really throws out a lot of sequels. You have a lot of different ideas.
Yeah.
To me, it was a bit crazy that you guys are working on Don't Starve and Mark of the Ninja. Like, what? God Lord, you guys are busy. So
we're working on another thing we haven't announced as well.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, you can talk to me about that one later. But anyway, I suppose the question would be, would you ever consider, doing something like a sequel to Mark of the Ninja? Is that something you would ever want to do?
Well, so, I mean, if it was, like, as I said, we built the game to be very, very complete, right? And just doing, like, 12 more levels, I think would not be interesting at all.
Okay.
But that being said, like, I think the base mechanics that are there are good and interesting. So if we had some, like, new ideas, like if there's something really new we wanted to do with kind of like the base set of mechanics, that might make sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. We will see. There's the soil is still fertile, but we definitely wouldn't do just like some kind of gross cash-in or anything like that, right?
It's probably not a very good idea.
No, and I mean, like, I don't know. Like, some people rag on sequels, but honestly, I think games are a lot more like serialized TV than they are about movies, right? So, like, I am very happy that there's a second season and a third season and a fourth season and a fifth season of The Wire. Like,
yes.
I think that's great. But there are also plenty of shows who continue to go on and should probably have been taken behind the shed and put out of their misery by now.
I tend to agree.
Yes. So it's just kind of like, well, we want to make sure if we were ever to do something more that we're like, well, this is more Wire. This is not season 27 of The Simpsons or whatever.
A cutting commentary on The Simpsons right there.
I think that's how everybody feels, right?
It really actually is. You know, I can't actually even remember the last time I found The Simpsons interesting.
Yeah.
Must have been a while.
Yeah.
So I suppose
if you just go up there, you're
okay.
good.
The last question I suppose would be exactly when do you think estimated you intend to actually release this?
It'll be this summer.
Summer. Okay.
Yeah. We haven't got anything more specific yet because, as noted, there's still plenty of things in here that have to be ironed out.
Indeed.
And then we just got to get it through certification and all that. So yeah, but it'll be this summer.
All right. Fantastic.
You want that guy? And then this is basically the wrap-up bit. Like, there's a little bit of an explanation about the next section, but the demo actually wraps up here.
Sure. Well, that's convenient because I was about to wrap this video up, so...
we'll see. It's that great minds.
Indeed.
Think alike.
Nicely synced up there. The wavelengths are together. But there you go, folks. Mark of the Ninja Special Edition.
Yes.
Or Director's Cut Criterion Collection, whichever you prefer.
However you want to think about it.
All work. They don't really mind.
Yeah.
So that should be made available to you at some point. We don't know when yet, but that will be DLC for the existing game with new mechanics, new levels, and developer commentary. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Mark of the Ninja Special Edition here at PAX. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.